Up, Cancer, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So I was thinking about how I wanted to do your two other bonus readings that I owe you, only because it's the 8th of August 8th of August. Yes, it's the 8th of August as I record this. So you guys chose finance for your second bonus reading. The first one I posted about a week ago. It was on love. It was for the month of August. But let's look at your September finances. Let's get you guys ahead of the ball game so that you can be prepared ahead of time for what may be coming into your life. And I'm sorry that I'm breathing so hard. I was just walking around my house, and you know you exert so much energy when you walk from room to room. But let's see what's going on, guys. All right, so this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancer signs. So let's see what is going on with your finances, what you can expect. I'm going to do it like the general readings I usually do, past, present, future. All right, so let's see what's up, guys. What can Cancers expect when it comes to finance? The 10 of Wands wanted to pop out. So it doesn't necessarily have to be burden. It could just be that there's like a lot on your plate, a lot you have to do, a lot of work that needs to be done. You have the Fool card trying to pop out and the Empress card behind that. No, this is the Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry. So with this, it's like a new start where the money can come in very, very strong. But with that 10 of Wands that popped out, there's going to be a need to really roll up your sleeves and make something happen. It's not something that's just going to be handed to you. All right. All right, so September finances for Cancer. Let's do the first, I'm doing past, present, future. I'm not going to say every card. We'll just talk about it when I get to it. All right, we're at present and future. Okay. All right, guys, so the energy that you have here is the Emperor. So this is a very good energy, especially when it comes to finances, because this is someone who's really in control. This is someone who is respected. This is someone who is listened to. This is someone that people go to for advice. This is someone who knows what they're doing. Somebody that has the experience to do what they're doing. Behind that, you have the 7 of Wands and you have the 9 of Pentacles, followed by the Strength card in the reverse. So what this clearly says to me is two things. Okay, for you guys, it could be both things that you're going through. It could be one of them. But the first thing could be that there is going to be a situation where you really need to be confident in your knowledge and really stand, really stick to your ground with what it is that you know and the, path you want to take with this. Because it shows that you're in a place where you can be very self-sufficient and that you can handle all your expenses and stuff like that. And if you're not there, it's like you're getting there by the month of September. But with the Strength card in the reverse, there's something here that could be debilitating. So I see you guys having to really prove your worth in a sense. Okay, because it's like you're so sure of something, you have so much knowledge in it, but maybe you're being questioned, or maybe there's something that you're honestly just meant to do alone. Okay, so whether it's you telling people like, guys, trust me, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, or it's you saying, you know what, I got this, no thanks, I don't need your help, just go away. All right, so let's see what comes up. Now, the first card that we have for the past is the High Priestess in the reverse. So the High Priestess in the reverse, this is someone that could know the truth to something, but they don't want to put it's like they're turning a blind eye to it. Or somebody that is not as confident as they should be. Someone who's questioning themselves, who's questioning, do I truly know how to navigate through this and, do this. We have the 2 of Swords in the reverse. Let's get one more card. And we have the Knight of Swords. So here, I feel like there's something that you guys chose to go towards or chose to get into where it's like you had a bad feeling or you knew something was a little off, but you did it anyways, and it could have been something that made you upset. Maybe it's just something that happened too quickly. Maybe it's something that had to do with a move or changing jobs, but it's something that you just felt was too adverse and you had to let go of. Okay, so you're taking a whole different route, which could be a good thing because you have the Queen of Pentacles, which again is somebody who, in regards to just money, when you're doing a reading, you want to see the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming out upright. It means that you're in a good, solid, secure, smart place. The next card that you guys have for the past is the King of Swords in the reverse. So there's something that wasn't working out. There's something you're moving away from. And this is someone who's going to look like an asshole either because, and sorry guys, I cuss, this. But this is either somebody that is just malicious and they wake up wanting to be malicious and wanting to just ruin everything, or this is someone that was put in a position where they just couldn't take it anymore. So now they're defending themselves at a very extreme level, and people are like, yo, what's wrong with you? And they're like, no, you didn't see the other side of it. You don't see what I just went through. Like, I'm not taking this anymore. So it's going to be one of the two that you guys dealt with. You have the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So it's like there's something here where someone is being extremely defensive. Someone's very upset. There's something that's not balanced, and it could be something that involves a lot of money. Okay, maybe some sort of money came in where, you know, maybe somebody just wasn't being honest about this, or, you know, it's just like there's something there was abundance available, but there's something in regards to this that you couldn't go towards, that you couldn't get through. So maybe some of you couldn't get to that money in general. Maybe you know that there's something that could make you a lot of money, but there's some sort of blockage in the way. Okay, maybe someone had to, like, their way of being successful and coming across this abundance would have been them having to do something sneaky. Okay, so it's like there's something available there, but there's something, I feel like it's something shady around it. All right, why is this Judgment card here? Now, this is your last card. Judgment card, that's when we kind of just take a step back from a situation and we're making that final call. Do I want this in my life or do I not? All right, let's not drop all these cards. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. And we have the 3 of Cups. So, you guys, you know, I feel like there's people that could be on different ends of the spectrum here. There could be people who came across good money. Maybe they did it in a shady way, or they had to keep it a secret how they were doing it for whatever reason. They're happy, they're celebrating. But then on the other end, there's something that's very burdening too. So maybe the burden is just having to work hard for it. Maybe the burden is that somebody could actually get screwed over because of this money, okay? But it's like there's definitely money there, and there's definitely money available, but there's manipulation here at the same time, and it's causing drama, okay? Now, in the present moment, Cancer, the first card that you guys have is the 8 of Cups. So something that you have to walk away from, financially speaking, or something that can affect your finances. You have the Knight of Cups, which is you guys there. Let's get one more card. And the 5 of Swords. Whatever's conflicting towards you guys at this moment, where you feel like this just isn't natural for me, this is forced, I don't like this, this doesn't feel good, this doesn't feel right, you guys move away from that. And it's like you look good doing so. Okay, you're happy to do so, but you lose faith in something. I just see another opportunity that comes in where you can expand, but there's something that you have to stop working on, something that you have to let go of, and it's like there's a loss that you could feel with letting go of whatever this is. It could be a job, it could be a direction that you were taking with a business or something. Maybe it's someone in your life that was just holding you back from your ultimate potential when it came to just like finances and just building yourself in general. But the center of your reading, guys, is the Empress card. So this is all about in the beginning that you go towards something that's going to be really magnificent. But with the Empress card, it's going to be something that requires work. Okay, it's like you're planting a garden. You can't just plant the seeds and walk away and, you know, come back 7 months later. You have to go on a daily basis. You have to make sure everything's good, that everything's watered. All right, we have the 10 of Cups. You guys are going to be very happy with something that's coming in. I'm going to acknowledge these cards, but I'm going to put it back and then I'll pull another clarifier. You're very happy with what's coming in, and you mentally know you have to move past something, but you feel a loss towards what didn't work out. Okay. Let's get one more card for this middle section here. We have the 7 of Cups. Sorry, my hair is falling out. All right. So we have the 7 of Cups here. So it's like, with the Page of Cups in the reverse and 7 of Cups, there's some sort of illusion. There's something that's being offered that just isn't solid, or there's someone who's just not offering something at all. Okay, so whatever you guys, you know, whatever this is that you're dealing with, you have some sort of advantage here. Okay, so whatever choice you decide, or whatever standpoint you have on this is when you want to be stubborn. This is when you guys can take some of my Taurus energy, okay? Because when I'm right about something, I'm fucking right. I don't care what anybody says. So, yeah, here there's just something where you have some sort of advantage, and you really need to stand your ground despite the adversity that may come in with this, but there's just something that's not genuine here, okay? Something that could be debilitating to you. The last card that we have is the Three of Pentacles. So that's building, that's, you know, working and collaborating with other people, people seeing eye to eye. It could just be building money in general. We have the Strength card in the reverse. And the Ace of Wands in the reverse. There could be something here where, yes, you can get money, but again, I just see something that's too forced. Overall, just with the present moment, regardless of what happens, it's like you guys move away from something that just doesn't feel right towards you. So it could be something that you're building in the moment, but you know you got to let go of, or something that you let go of because you just start building in another direction. But it all comes down to the same thing, where something wasn't for you, something didn't feel comfortable, so now you have to move past that, okay? Now, moving forward, guys, into the future, the first card that we have is the King of Cups in the reverse. Let's see why this is here. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. And we have the King of Wands in the reverse. This is a very specific thing I'm going to say. I know it's not going to resonate with a majority of you, but there's a message here, so I want to put it out there. If there's anyone watching this who is married and there has been cheating and there's some sort of divorce process coming in, I could just see a lot of toxicity around that situation. I can see this being something to affect your finances, okay? Guys, it cuts me off sometimes. So it could be something where there's somebody who's just losing money here, okay? And there's anger around the situation. So for some people, maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is something that has to do with, you know, like alimony or something. That's a very specific thing I see. If it has nothing to do with love at all, like you have no love life whatsoever, there's no other person that can affect your finances when it comes to love, then it could just be that there is a very untrustworthy authority figure around, whether it's you or whether it's someone else, someone who cannot be trusted, someone who will fuck you over the moment they have a chance to. So just be very careful. Whatever that is, whether it's a person who's not serving you, holding you back, whether it's a boss that's not serving you, holding you back, whether it's you having to look in the mirror, be honest with yourself and say, okay, I'm over the top right now. Whatever that is, it comes to an end, okay? Why is this Eight of Wands here in the reverse? We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Magician in the reverse. So just be very careful, guys, because it's like there's just so much manipulation. There's so much that can't be trusted in a person, okay? So you guys really have to, you know, with the Emperor, because this card keeps coming up with the way you guys kind of defend yourselves through this. The Emperor is someone that they mainly go based off of experience. Okay, so it's kind of like if you've ever been in an abusive, you know, like relationship or something, you learn the science to that. So if it comes back around, it's like, oh, I've seen this before. So it's going to be a situation where you've seen this before, you've felt this before, you've seen this behavior before. All right, so go with what you know. Go with that long-term wisdom. Go with your past experiences, because all of that acquired knowledge from your past is what helps you to make a smart decision. So yes, there's going to be new things coming in and offers being offered, but there's a bullet that definitely needs to be dodged here, okay? Now, the last card that you guys have for the future is the Ace of Cups. Let's see why this is here. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. For some of you, there's going to be multiple offers that may come in for just, you know, money opportunities. I don't see you guys taking like the first one or two offers. And I know that's very, very specific, but for sure there's like this first offer that you just, you know, it's not going to work out. But there's one of two things that is going to happen here. Either you guys are doing something that is entrepreneurial or something that you're very passionately, you know, tied to. Okay, and you go in that direction, and either you're on your own doing this, or it puts you in a position where you're very self-sufficient financially, if you know, whether you are or aren't at this moment. Or it can be that there's some sort of fire sign, specifically Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, comes and helps you out with this new beginning. And if that's the case, I don't see you necessarily like working with that person. Maybe they just put you onto something. but there's something that you have to put in the past in order to accept a new offer. There's something that you're debating right now that either you're not going to grow financially with it, or you shouldn't go towards it. And you have to accept the fact that something needs to be put in the past, something needs to be let go of, okay? And you're happy with this new thing that you guys go towards. But, you know, again, I see something that you're going to be very passionate about coming in, but there's going to be a test, and it's a test that you can pass. You have the knowledge to pass it. You have the gut instinct to pass it. You have the wisdom to pass it. You just have to be practical, and you have to be honest with yourself. So I'm going to pull 3 cards of advice, guys, of guidance for finances to make sure we keep the bag secure. All right, what advice is going to come out for you guys? All right, Temperance card in the reverse. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Page of Cups, 2 of Wands in the reverse. There's something that's throwing you off the path you're supposed to be on right now, and you guys have to be honest, okay? When you have the Temperance card in the reverse, there will be something in your life, even if it's the most subtle feeling, the most subtle thing. You know that there's something wrong with this. You know that there's something slightly off, okay? Something that your soul just, it can't just sit still. It can't fully just unwind and feel comfortable around this thing. So let's see what this is talking about, and then we'll talk about the Hierophant and the Page of Cups that came out. The Judgment card in the reverse, so whatever that is, obviously it's a bad idea. You have the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So something that will be out of your control at this point, where it's some sort of offer or someone's telling you something that sounds so good and so sweet, but it's not going to go the way that you expect it to. You're supposed to take the path where you release whatever burden this is, okay? So you have to just, you know, and if you're not 100% sure the source of what's making you uncomfortable or what you're uneasy with, then just take a moment to just turn off everything, silence your mind, and truly think about it. Okay, it's like there's some sort of injustice here. Whether you guys are trying to screw someone over or they're trying to screw you over, there's just something you guys strongly need to protect yourselves from. Don't go towards it, okay? Don't accept it, and you're gonna get wish fulfillment. Again, whether that's coming from a fire sign who's gonna help you, or just something that you're starting, or something that you're just very passionate about. So yeah, just a step that you should not be taking, something that you're gonna feel like it's off in some way, shape, or form. So just trust yourself, and trust that, you know, if you have to move away from someone, whether it's a lover or a boss or a co-worker or just a job in general, that you guys are gonna be set, and you're going to get everything that you want. You just have to be strong enough to say no to what's not working out for you, okay? So guys, I'm going to do your next reading soon. Your last bonus reading that you guys chose was how a Cancer taps into their spiritual gifts. So I am looking forward to that. If you guys would like to, before that, you guys can check me out on Instagram. It's High Vibrations 44. I'm always posting daily energy, so if you want to see what's going on in your day, go always check my story. And if you guys would like a personal reading, you can go to my website, highvibrationswithliz.com. I offer regular full readings. I offer a quick question option. It's just like a 2 to 3 minute video that I send you, answering whatever it is that you asked me. And then I also have emergency readings if you guys really need to get a hold of me. For that, I get it to you within 5 days, excluding the weekends. I always say excluding weekends because as much as I try to work on the weekends, I don't always have the chance to, so I just don't want anyone being upset with me. But anything that you guys need, I'm here. Cancer, I love you. Hope you guys are enjoying your August and your September, since you guys are going to have plenty of time to watch this. Take care, guys.